Good day, fellow observers. Today we're going to do a Chase bank test for version 13.2.7. It's going to be a 27-minute drive, 17 miles. Let me activate FSD. Okay, so FSD is consistent, able to back up before heading out because there is no space to advance. Now we make a left here on stop. Okay, good. Okay, I don't see any blind spots, but we have to see. Okay, good. Okay, all the way good. Alright, now we are on a green and we are advancing.
In 500 feet, turn right onto 223rd Street. Now turn right onto 223rd Street.
Okay, we're on an all-way.
Now turn left onto Northern Boulevard.
Alright, so we have a green light. Let's see how FSD will make a left turn here. This can be difficult or easy. Let's see. Okay, good.
Now turn right to take the Cross Island Parkway South ramp.
Okay, nice. Okay, so we are going to merge here. And let's see if it can find a way. So this SUV is very generous on giving some space. And okay, so I think FSD, okay, no, never mind. Let's see if FSD will move to the middle lane because 13.2.2 made the initiative to move to the middle lane. Now, as you can see here, the right lane right now is slower than the other two lanes. So let's see if FSD will make a lane change. Okay, good slowdown here and advance. Good behavior on stop and go traffic.
In 1 mile, take exit 29 EW on the right toward Grand Central Parkway.
Okay, now it decided to move to the middle lane, and good stop there. Alright, so my camera just died. Now we're going back to the right lane after going to the middle lane, which was a good decision. Good. Now let's see if FSD, although I think I've decided that the issue here is resolved, but let's see how soon FSD will turn on the
now take
turn
exit
signal.
29 EW on the right.
Okay, so now it's making
now
a right
take
turn
the ramp on the left
signal.
toward Grand Central Parkway.
Okay,
In
good.
500 feet, take the ramp on the left toward Grand Central Parkway.
I think that was reasonable. I'll take that. And now we continue on towards Grand Central Parkway.
In 500 feet, take the Grand Central Parkway ramp on the left. Now take the Grand Central Parkway ramp on the left.
Okay, good adjustment here. The lanes are not so clear, but FSD was able to decipher it. Good adjustment here for this merging SUV. Okay, good speed here on the lane change. And good adjustment here for this merging SUV. Although FSD was good on lane changes, I'm still very cautious on this kind of, well, not on this setting, but when I kind of feel that it's a window for a lane change, I'm more vigilant because I want to just be sure that FSD will do the right thing. So having said that, my foot also goes to the brake pedal when that kind of scenario happens. So we are continuing on to the middle lane here. Okay, good adjustment here, slowing down a little bit for this SUV merging. Okay, so now we're moving to the passing lane. Okay, good. acceleration here. And good slowdown for a little bit.
In 1 mile, keep left to stay on Northern State Pkwy East toward eastern Long Island. Now keep left to stay on Northern State Pkwy East.
Okay, so we are keeping this lane. Now let's see if FSD will move to the middle lane. To the middle lane. Okay, good. Okay, good adjustment here for this merging car.
In 1 mile, take exit 33 on the right onto Wantagh Pkwy south toward Jones Beach.
Let's see. Alright, good. Out a window, shout out to that SUV.
Now take exit 33 on the right. In 1,000 feet, take the Wantagh Pkwy South ramp on the left. Now take the Wantagh Pkwy South ramp on the left.
Okay, it will have to make a lane change here, but good thing the van behind is a bit far.
In 1 mile, take exit W2E on the right toward Old Country Road, then make a right U-turn onto Carman Avenue. Now take exit W2E on the right.
Okay, so good exit here. Speed
Now make a
is
right
reasonable.
U-turn onto Carman Avenue.
So I'm not complaining, which is good.
Now turn right onto Old Country Road.
Now we continue here to make a right on stop. Okay. So we should have a window right after this. Okay, good.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Levittown Parkway. Now turn right onto Levittown Parkway.
Okay, good turn here. Able to position to the right turn lane. Now we continue on. Okay, so now we have a green light.
In 500 feet, turn right. Now turn right.
Okay, so we are arriving at our destination. I just want to see where FSD will stop. Oh, will it park?
Now your
Oh,
destination is on the right.
Okay, good. It parked, but it is not flushed into the spot. So let me just... Okay, so it ended. And let me just edit this spot here. Alright, so I activated FSD on a parked state but close to a hydrant, and FSD was able to move out. First reverse and then move out, and then it made a left on stop, which was good. There was no oncoming vehicles, so that was on an easy difficulty. And so after that it went straight, crossed an all-way, crossed a light, and then made a right on an all-way stop, so that was good. And then on green on the left towards Northern Boulevard, FSD was able to adjust and find a window, and it was just advancing and following the path of the other cars ahead of it, and it was able to make a left and then merge to the ramp towards Cross Island Parkway, and FSD was able to merge, and thanks to that SUV that gave way. Now on this section of the drive, FSD stayed on the right lane for a bit longer than I would have hoped. Version 13.2.2 right after merging went right away to the middle lane, but 13.2.7 actually stayed on the right lane and then lingered for a bit and then moved to the middle lane after that. And so once on the middle lane it drove a bit and then my camera died, but I think you saw the lane change from middle lane to the right lane and then exiting towards the off-ramp. And so FSD on this portion, actually with the usual thing that I point out with the premature turning on of the left turn signal, FSD actually made a right turn signal to indicate, I think, that it would go to the, will keep on the right turn lane, and then made a turned on the left turn signal shortly after that. So I think that is reasonable, so I'll just leave it at that. And then it merged to Grand Central, and on Grand Central initially it stayed on the middle lane and adjusted to actually several cars that were going in front of FSD, and FSD was able to adjust, and then FSD eventually moved to the passing lane until it went to Northern State Parkway. It initially stayed on the rightmost lane, but eventually moved to the middle lane and then continued straight. And FSD was able to find a room to move to the right lane again in preparation for an exit towards Wantagh Parkway. And so that's what it did. But on the ramp towards Wantagh, it chose the right lane. It had to make a lane change upon merge to Wantagh. Although my preference would be that once it goes to the ramp towards Wantagh, that it should just choose the left turn, the left lane, just so it doesn't have to make an extra lane change. Anyway, that's for my preference. And then after that, it continued straight to Wantagh, exited towards Old Country Road, to Carman Avenue, made a U-turn, and the exit was reasonable and I have no complaints. And then made a right on stop towards Old Country Road, and then went to Levittown Parkway, and then arrived here at destination and stopped, and parked itself, although it's not really spot on, but it's still a bit of an improvement. So overall, I think the drive is smooth and predictable. It's just sometimes with the lane changes that I'm still very cautious, because if there's an SUV that doesn't give way and FSD kind of thinks that it has enough room, then that's a risky situation right there. And those are all my takeaways. So if you find this video helpful or of value, please like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.